The next major global economic collapse is just around the corner.
We are running up debt, consumer debt, credit card debt, auto loan debt, student debt at an amazing pace. Defaults are occurring in those markets. Now that's what we saw in 2008 with mortgages. But the important thing is not just that there are defaults, but all of that indebtedness has built around it the same financial architecture that surrounded mortgages in 2008.
Global debt hits new all-time high on July 2018. Have a look on the article that was published on July 2018. The global debt is growing significantly faster in the comparison with the real value produced. The stock market is overheated, and it means that we are very close to the next global crisis. One of the main stock index, Dow Jones, is in a phase of the first correction before a significant fall. A similar situation has already occurred in the past before the other global financial crisis happened. S&P 500 is indexed based on the market capitalizations of 500 world's largest companies, and it is showing almost the same behavior as Dow Jones. Smart Money Flow Index indicates when is the best time to buy the shares. Have a closer look on the fact that since January of 2018, it went down very rapidly, which means now is the worst time to buy and share on the stock market.
And believe me, we're in a bubble right now. And the only thing that looks good is the stock market. But if you raise interest rates even a little bit, that's going to come crashing down.
U.S. Federal Reserve raises key interest rate in June 2018. Right now, the key interest rate hits 2%. There are signals that 2 more rate hikes in the year of 2018. The Fed has raised the key interest rate up to 2% several times since 1950s. The global recession has occurred every time after the key interest rate went up. And that's not all. The trade war between USA and China is getting worse.
But if you are a Walmart shopper, or you shop at Dollar Store or Dollar General, pretty much 99% of everything in those stores is made in China. This trade war will not end well if it continues down this route.
Chinese investments into USA industry has decreased over 90% last year. Have a look on the charts. On the left, we can see that America's world business partner number 1 is China. On the right, we can see that China holds the most U.S. debt among all countries of the world. The Reuters published the article in April 2018, which names this combination as a nuclear option in U.S. trade war.
A trade war would cause foreign investors to stop buying U.S. debt instruments and could end the dollar's world reserve currency status. This would cause a major economic crisis.
Execute.
That I will faithfully execute.
The office of President of the United States.
The office of President of the United States.
Donald Trump is the most extraordinary president in the history of the United States. Firstly, he is the wealthy world-class businessman. Why would the businessman of his class declare a trade war against his key business partner? NASDAQ is open to becoming cryptocurrency exchange. This is the official statement of NASDAQ's CEO. NASDAQ is the second largest stock exchange in the world, where the shares of technology giants are traded. The owner of the New York Stock Exchange is working on a Bitcoin trading platform, official statement from May 2018. New York Stock Exchange is the biggest stock exchange in the world and the heart of the world's trade. NASDAQ and New York Stock Exchange are the 2 biggest stock exchanges in the world, which are placed in the same city. Do you remember how much money is in the world market in comparison to the crypto market? We mentioned that some of the world's money will definitely come to the crypto market, and that will increase its value. The market capitalization of NASDAQ and New York Stock Exchange together is 100 times bigger than the total value of all crypto market. and therefore the growth potential for the cryptocurrency is enormous.
When you think of AI, when you think of big data, cloud, blockchain, how all of this changes the game for you, where's your head at?
Well, I see it as a major opportunity for NASDAQ in particular, because today we are the platform provider to the capital markets.
So what about your outlook for Bitcoin?
So do I think digital currency plays a role in the economy in the future? I think the answer is probably yes.
Explore now. Bitcoin, the future of money. Exclusively only on the cryptostart.me.